hold on, let me, oh no, it's recording, never mind.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America
and
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Gene, put the parrot.
Okay. Roll call. Mark.
Here.
Ron.
Here.
Gene.
Here.
Angie.
Here.
Everybody. Okay. We have a quorum. I'd like a second and a motion and a second to approve the minutes for the last regular board meeting on 1/10/24.
I'll move.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Board members' reports. Mark?
I don't have any reports. I do have a thing that I was just thinking about. I'm not really sure of the actual order of things, but we're getting the plan set here for the next few months, right? I was wondering when we're gonna send out the request for qualifications for the contractor, because that doesn't really need to be set.
It's coming real close.
Okay. And how does
We're waiting for some information. They need some more information from us, which Ben's working on.
Static pressures.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just, the RFQs are just so we know that they actually know how to.
Yeah, no, the RFQ, I would say within the month.
Okay.
Did we write that up, or did they write it up?
No,
Just
I
engineer
think
it?
they're
No,
gonna
that's
give
us.
us a spec,
They
but,
do it.
but they're gonna give us a specification, but
Oh,
we'll have
okay.
to send it out.
No, we'll send it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How close are you to getting what he needs, Ben?
We got it done today.
Okay,
That's
so
what
he'll
we were
have it.
doing, going around with those pressure
Okay,
regulators.
he'll have it this week sometime? and-
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then that's all he's waiting for,
Oh, good.
okay?
We're ready.
Okay. Ron, you got anything?
The only thing I have is, we had, when we had the issue with the chlorine,
Uh-huh.
I want to, somehow we need to get a protocol out
Yes.
there made up, so that way that doesn't happen again.
I know.
Because,
Yeah, we've talked about, we've had a couple of conversations about that,
I mean,
and we're working on that.
He's right. They should, and I can't even understand how it got to 4, because it only needs to be 2.
Yeah,
There, here in this system, it only needs to be a trace.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you.
well, it still needs to be 2 parts per million.
Not in town here.
Oh, in the tank,
In the
And
tank
the
there,
tank.
the tank.
yeah.
But I mean, to get from there to here, you only have to have a trace, so I mean, it should have never got that high.
no, it should have
And
never
if
got
it did, you should be able to have a protocol with the operator that he can notify.
Was it just the pump?
All we could find out was that the timer, it's got a smart relay, and
Uh-huh.
we theorized, I asked Frank down in the valley, we theorized that somehow when they put that generator in with the turning on and off, it may have
It
freaked
screwed
out
up.
that
Oh,
smart relay.
but it's.
Right
reset.
now, I've got a manual
Mhm.
timer,
Yeah,
so that when it comes on automatically, you know, for 2 hours, and it seems to be holding pretty good. We're right at like 1.5 to 1.7 down
We put
there.
a battery pack on it.
Huh?
We put a battery pack, a surge protector battery, one of those like computer battery
We
packs.
could easily,
Yeah, we
yes.
could.
Something like that, because that way if it does kick on,
Yeah.
it takes that delay
kinda-
seconds,
yeah,
exactly.
because they're relatively
No, but
inexpensive.
I'm just saying that's something
Yeah.
that way.
That's a
power
good
doesn't
idea.
vary
All right,
in that
that's a
time
good
frame.
idea. Okay.
Because I mean, it's,
Yeah, no, that wasn't good.
those, you know, I used to sell those pumps and they should have timers and battery backups and everything in them.
No, not the ones we
That's
have.
probably
We
a
have
cheap one.
Well, let's look at
We just get the
that.
cheapest one that's there, you know, and it's just
Okay.
the pump, and it's got the timer
Yeah,
and the
the-
stroke.
yeah.
Well, if we can get one with a built-in battery pack,
I'll look at that.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
look.
well, that even, something else that eventually we should have is a chlorine analyzer down there that's doing the reading
Mhm.
and all that. That way it can automate, I had them where I came from,
Yeah,
not
me
to
too.
change things, but it would shoot us an alarm if we had
Yeah.
a high or a low.
All right, will you-
Whoever was on
That
call
would
would be
relay
able,
that.
Yeah.
exactly, that
Will
way
you
we could
research
take care of
that?
it.
Yeah,
okay, all right,
So, I mean, Hatch,
Okay.
you know, there's numerous ones out there.
yeah.
Yeah, we
yeah, hot
checked out
ones
a
are
couple of
those.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just only resource I have right now is the Blue Book ordering, and they have a list of them,
Oh, there's a bunch.
yard
Oh,
long.
yeah,
Yeah.
between Angie and Ron, they'll come up with something. Okay,
Well, then and get with the operator too sometimes, so we can set up a protocol,
yeah,
so we don't
okay, all right.
get into.
Okay, we'll work on that in the next month, see if we can get that. It doesn't sound like a big deal,
No, it's not.
yeah. Yeah, okay, all right. Angie?
No, I have nothing.
Okay, I have nothing either. Mr. Anderson?
Yes. Looking at the balance sheet, if you'll notice under our current liquid assets, you'll notice there's a drop of $6,000 between last month and this month. That's not unexpected. Quite honestly, I've been going through the numbers and I can't find exactly where they came from, so Kathy and I are gonna get it together and,
This is yeah.
and make sure that that is correct. We have had glitches in the accounting system.
Well, yeah, I mean, that happens.
And then there are other things in accounting that makes things show up funny,
Yeah,
which aren't totally explainable. So we'll get together and we'll look at that and make sure
Okay.
all these figures are correct. I think they probably are correct. I don't think there's a real problem. It looks odd when you look at it, but on the other hand, it's not unexpected as far as I'm concerned.
yeah.
We do have months that are up and months that are down.
Well, yeah,
and
yeah, as
this
long as
is-
you're not alarmed, I'm not alarmed.
Yeah, and these it's not really out of the norm, so
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about that.
All right,
Looking at our
that's
our
just,
water loss,
yeah,
I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, because there were figures in here printed that show a 50% loss, and then penciled in shows a 47.
yeah.
Yeah. Kathy saved us on the water loss. A stroke of a pen.
What is the cause of that?
I didn't change the sales. I didn't change the sales from last month. We had more usage this month than last month, but I didn't change how much we sold. So I had to adjust all the figures on there. So now we're
Okay.
at 47.
It's just an adjustment. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Question that.
Yeah. Ron got it.
So actually, we're holding pretty steady.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. All right, you got anything else? Okay. All right, managers report, Miss Kathy.
All right. I will say this to start with. There is a chance that on Jean's comment that it was simply just a bookkeeping mistake. It was my first time handling the assets of the generator and how to enter that information based on some information I got from Reen on how to do it on an email. She's in Germany this month. And I could have just misunderstood her or entered it wrong, and so it could just simply be a mistake on my part, and I'll look at that again tomorrow. But, and like Jean said, we'll be talking about it. Okay, to start my management summary, critical infrastructure, the second billing was submitted as I had thought would happen, and we have been paid for it, so I need to get that check cut so that we can get that to Civil Tech at the end of this week. I went in to do my normal transfers every other month of the interest into the checking account, noticed that they've paid us. They don't give us any notice, so I'm gonna have to start looking at our bank balance at least on a fairly regular basis, maybe twice a week or something. Generator project is completed and will be removed from my reports and the agenda next month unless you guys have anything that you'd like to keep it on the agenda for. Right of way, we don't have any new news on that. Lead and copper. I attended a webinar hosted by Mojave County and the company they hired to assist in collecting data, the Hazen and Sawyer, in which they went over some of the basics, including information they would be collecting from us and how they could help us prepare for the upcoming deadline in October. I will be getting together with April on Monday to discuss what she has submitted and to go over what she has to date. Ron's hopefully going to be attending that with me, make sure that we're getting everything together correctly. I would like to mention that I had an issue getting into their information portal. They had sent me an invite to go in to submit electronically any information that we gather. And I got all the way to the point, I was registered and everything, and then they told me that external sharing has been disabled. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I reached out and I got an email from them saying that several people had also had issues. They were trying to put together another webinar to go over the issues. I'm hoping to give them a call in the morning and avoid having to sit through another webinar of people's technical issues. So hopefully I'll get that resolved first thing in the morning. Crossing my fingers on that. I don't have any new news on the IRS debt yet. The new truck, we've purchased the exterior mud flaps and the rug mat protectors. I did just order the truck bed organizer, but that's not gonna be showing up in our financials until next month. Let's see, water loss report, we already went over that, I explained what I did, so that's my report.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Critical infrastructure project, I think we've kind of discussed that already, unless anybody's got any questions
Not for me.
further than that. Generator project is pretty well wrapped up, it sounds like. Are we monitoring the hour meter on that generator?
Oh, yeah.
Haven't been.
Do we have a service contract for it yet?
No.
Yeah, we need to work on that service contract.
How about the HVAC stuff? Do we have a service thing for that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we need
Sorry, I
to,
wasn't trying to.
we need to get on both of those before we have a problem again.
Yeah.
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 Kathy just ordered our maintenance manual for the generator. We didn't have one.
Okay,
So as soon as it comes in, then because we have an error reading, we're trying to figure out what it is, and it's not in the little booklet for the panel.
okay.
So as soon as we get that in, that'll take care of that issue.
The contractor didn't give us a maintenance manual?
No,
No.
but it's not in the,
Yeah, you can get it on Google, but
Yeah.
I think we should hire a company to maintain that.
All right.
That's my opinion.
amen.
I didn't hear you.
I think we should hire a company to, like, hire,
Well, we need to find
hire
an
somebody,
outside
Empire Cat.
vendor, yeah,
Yeah.
That's who maintains the counties.
to do a, I don't know, monthly,
I mean, we didn't do anything more than pretty much research.
yeah, whatever.
About every 6 months. is
Yeah, something like that, it's not monthly, but
They
it's
go out,
every
they run
6
it,
months.
they do their little tests on
Change
it.
oils.
And then we need to do a physical look at it monthly. Yeah, and then, yeah, that's
And
fine.
Once he gets his book, it should be on the back of the book that he'll
There
have
should be
your
a-
hour meter and then where
Yeah,
you're buying it.
yeah,
and
and-
everything.
Check this, this, and this, and this, and be done with it. Yeah, okay, cool. No old business, no new business. Like a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting.
Hello.
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Again, sorry we're late. It's my fault. I take all full blame.